So, you want to buy Hunt Showdown developed by Crytek? Get ready for one hell of a fucking ride.
What touch is that? Okay, it's done.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you all to this review of the game Hunt Showdown made by the developers of Crysis. And in today's video, we are going to be going through a few key things to the video game, which is gameplay and progression, solo or duo gameplay, game aesthetics, leveling, and last but not least, the currency and the store system. Now, you might be asking, Dyslexo, is this going to be a 100% serious review? Oh, fuck no. What the fuck? Well, what is Hunt Showdown? Well, it's a PvE/PvP game where you play as a cowboy, Kurt Russell, who roams in the Louisiana swamp, where you try your best to kill zombies and bosses and Shrek.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Well, how do you progress in this game? Well, you either spawn at the top or the bottom corners of the map. Once you've done that, you need to use the hunter vision, as it's called, and search for the blue light, which in this case is called a clue. Once you find the clue, you make your way towards most likely a barn or some kind of house. When you find this clue, it's kind of like a blue light, and it looks like an anus. Once you press F and activate that blue light, you get a clue. Now, for each clue you get, the map will slowly over time get minimized until you find the very last clue, which will lead you directly to the swamp of Shrek. Although be wary, because as you're on your way to Shrek's lair, you will encounter Koreans, zombies, horses, dogs, other dogs, chickens. Now, after you kill Shrek or Daddy Longlegs, your objective is to banish the bosses back to hell. And once you've done that successfully, you can take the bounties and get the fuck out to the closest extraction, which are one of these circle things you can see here on the map. But wait, did I forget to mention the fact that once you start banishing the boss, everybody on the map can see you? Oh, I didn't tell you? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Once you get to the extraction point while you're getting chased by fucking humans and dogs and chickens, you need to stay at the extraction point for 20 seconds. 20 seconds! And try and stay alive. Once that is completed, you've completed the mission, you got the bounty. Bada bing, bada boom. When it comes to playstyles in this game, there are three techniques which are the ones that are most commonly used. It is the stealthy way, the aggressive way, and then the hybrid of the two. The stealthy way is usually when you go around with a melee weapon and a silenced revolver and a long-range rifle. Yeah, boy! And you just try your best not to make any noise. You avoid the roads, you stay in the bushes. Every time you see a goddamn crow, you throw a lantern at them, and every time you see chickens, you shoot them so they don't make any noise. Now, if you're an aggressive person, you're usually the person that has some form of shotgun with you at all times. You go around, you shoot zombies, you don't give a fuck about crows, you don't give a fuck about dogs or chickens, and you try your best to track down other players so you can kill them early game so they won't be a problem for you later on in the game when you want to try and take out the boss. Now, when you go hybrid, you have a perfect combination of both the playstyles, which means you're 50% stealthy, you're 50% aggressive. So the hybrid way is most likely the most commonly used playstyle in this game. Now, I'm going to keep this rather short, but when it comes to solo or duo gameplay in this game, duo obviously outshines solo in so many ways. That doesn't mean, though, that solo is a bad thing. I myself prefer to play solo, but it's just the perks of playing duo that kind of wins over solo in so many ways. An example of that is in solo, if you get knocked down once, you're fucking permanently dead. But if you play duo and get knocked down once, your friend can revive you. So duo equals one extra life, basically. Unless you fucking get thrown a lantern at, then you're fucking permanently dead, but oh well. The great thing about duo as well is the fact that when you do bosses, it goes so much quicker because either both of you do the boss or one does the boss while the other one protects the area so people doesn't come in and steal your reward. While in solo, you have to do the boss and kind of be on the alert constantly. The only perks of solo, in my opinion, compared to duo is the fact that you're going to be the boss of your own, so you don't need to have a kid following you all the time and you need to tell him what to do. Now, I'm not saying that I hate playing with new players. I'm just saying that when I have a tier 3 hunter who's level 50, I don't want him to die because of a person doesn't know how to play the game. Smiley face. Which is why I play solo. Now, duo can be great and it can be fucking horrible. If you play with friends in duo, it's one of the best experiences you can have in this game.
I really want fucking Taco Bell right now.
Honestly. If you play with randoms, you can be lucky and you can find people there who's just equally as awesome, but you can also find dickheads. Oh yeah, Glenn. I remember you, Glenn. You think I forgot about you? No, I didn't. Now, my final verdict when it comes to solo or duo gameplay is the fact that, while it's kind of like a 40% solo and 60% duo, they're really close to being perfect, but to be honest with you, until they add in a solo queue where only solo players can fight against each other, it's kinda, in a way, a bit unbalanced. But of course, if you queue solo, you've kind of already agreed to the outcomes and consequences that might happen in the game, which is probably the death of your character. Now, when it comes to the aesthetic / design of this game, I just have to say straight off the bat that it is truly beautiful in every single way. Everything that is detailed, from the small fishing huts and the outer layers of the swamp to the horrific enemies who roams the map, they have truly created a gorgeous looking game if you have a newer generation graphics card. I have to say that this game is incredibly poorly optimized, so if you don't have a new generation rig, your computer will most likely not be able to take it, because it's gonna fry your fucking PC to shreds. Now, when it comes to the vibes that the developers have actually managed to create in this game, I have to say that in every single form it is outstanding. It doesn't matter if you play on nighttime or daytime, there's always a scary atmosphere in this game because of the insanely detailed enemies, guns, and don't even get me started on that fucking spot. Buildings, lakes, swamps, everything. And the sound design in this game, oh my god, that shit is so good. Now, when it comes to leveling in this game, there are actually two categories which needs to be leveled up. There is your hunter and then there is your profile. Now, to get experience points, it pretty much tells itself that you need to go in-game, kill zombies, kill bosses, kill players, and once you've extracted and gotten out alive, you'll be notified of how much XP you've earned. Now, keep in mind, if you die while you're outside farming for XP, you only get half of the amount of XP since you die. Now, the XP goes towards your hunter and your profile, and both of those things have unlockables which you can use to your advantage. When you level up with your hunter, you can unlock more traits and you can unlock more HP, which will benefit your hunter, and when you level up your profile, you unlock more guns, consumables, and tools, which you can also use to your hunter's advantage. Now, when it comes to the currency and store system in this game, it's quite easy to understand, and the concept is really simple. Once you've entered a game and killed zombies and players, at the end screen, once you've successfully extracted, you will see the amount of money which you have made, which you can then optionally use on guns, tools, or consumables. The money is also to be spent on a hunter in case he falls in combat. Now, there's also a sell system in this game where you can sell items that you don't want to use, and the deal you get for the items is not as bad as it would be at GameStop. Now, you might also be asking, what if I have no money to buy a new hunter after I've already purchased all the hunters that are there and I lost my current hunter? Well, the game is then going to force you to sell all your items to see if you have any money to purchase on a lower tier hunter. And if you have no money left to even purchase the lowest tier hunter that they have, the game will grant you a free, really shitty hunter. Now that we have finally reached the end of this horrifically bad review video, I thought I would give my final verdict to the game. I'm going to be having a input / suggestion video to the developers later on, but right now let's just keep it simple and let's just give you guys the numbers. I'm going to be doing two different types of reviews. I'm going to be doing first if you play solo and then if you play duo. If you play solo, the game is a solid 6.8 out of 10, and if you play duo, it's a solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
That was it. Goodbye.